Y'all gonna have to excuse me for the angle today. Because when I tell you a bitch is tired, I am tired literally. Spectrum is about to cause me to leave this bitch for a couple months. I'm telling y'all, if I decide to leave YouTube again, it'll be because of Spectrums and they bullshit. Y'all might not see me back on here for a minute. Cause Spectrum done pissed me the fuck off. They done pissed me the fuck off. I ain't even had time to darn wax my darn chin this morning. Already darn looking awkward down there. Darn emphasize my darn lip early in the morning down to the darn spectrum. So y'all, I done told y'all right. Now I done downgraded my motherfucking cable. Got tired of my motherfucking cable bill. Kept going up every single motherfucking month. 150, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180. It was about to approach 180 motherfucking dollars. And I don't even got the old network. I don't even got no HBO. I ain't got no Stars. I ain't got no Cinemax. I ain't got none of that shit. And my darn bill going up to damn near $200 without all that. Oh no, motherfuckers! Y'all go ahead and cancel that and give me the darn Spectrum. So that's what we did, right? Got the Spectrum app. Honey, how about we finally go out there? And y'all know my mother hates darn travel. Can't get that down, and she want that. Y'all already know about the car. Bitch don't trust me with the car for whatever reason, even though this heifer can't even hardly darn back out the darn parking lot without hitting something. And I have a spotless record of 10 years. I ain't never been in no accident. But I ain't about to harp on that. We get all the way out there to find out these motherfuckers done moved. Ain't told nobody they moved. Done a downgraded to a location that looks like a motherfucking AT&T store. Now, if y'all not familiar with Fayetteville, North Carolina, let me go ahead and give y'all the background on Fayetteville. The 2-6, the Fed 9, as we would say. So, in Fed 9, 2-6, Fayetteville, North Carolina, however you want to pronounce it. Spectrum pretty much has a monopoly on the area where they control about 90% of the damn market. Very rare you can get AT&T and something else outside of them. AT&T is not even offered up in my area, but up the street, my darn girl pie can get darn AT&T. Down here, I can't get darn AT&T. And then CenturyLink, it ain't shit. And then the foreign internet, the satellite internet, So for the calls and stuff, Spectrum is the default. But then they this is the abuse of power that they have. This is the shit that they have. Now, they location housed had enough seating for 40 seats, and that was still not enough. Because since that was the only major store, because for equipment and all of that, you had to go to that particular one. Now, they have a location in the Cross Creek Mall, but they can only pay your bills and all of that at that location. They can't turn in any equipment. So, at the major location, at any given time, all 40 seats would be filled, right? And then there would still be a wait time, averaging about 40 minutes. So, if that was at the location of that magnitude, why in the hell would I, when I get back home and Google search where the new location's at, why would y'all downgrade to a facility that only have that seats about 10 people? And I'm looking at the reviews that the wait times are about 3 hours. And then people saying, oh, well, you can schedule. Okay, but I needed to return my boxes today. And the thing is, a lot of people are just finding out that y'all moved because y'all didn't notify anybody. So if all of us start scheduling appointments and y'all only have 7 slots open of windows of people at any given time, either we have about 2 to 3 days of wait time on average. Y'all going to be scheduling multiple days out, but what about the people who need to be seen today? And the ones who's going in, we having to wait for 3. Not me, bitch. I ain't waiting no 3 hours just to turn no motherfucking boxes in and pay the bill. So get back home. Okay, now we got to put the money back on the car. I told her ass she should have just kept the money on the card in the first place. She always like to darn gonna drain the motherfuckers off the car and then pay everything in cash. And she wondered why the bitch her ass stay at a 5 100 credit score. But neither here nor there. Drains the money off the car just to have to put the money back on the car. And also, but in this case, it made sense because the last time we was out there, they was having issues with with the chip system with the card, and then and the internet was running slow. Like I don't know how in the hell can you be Spectrum and your internet is running fucking slow. And then it's like, okay, well let me go ahead and go to your ATM. ATM was out. So now the second thought, I apologize. I did have to think about that. It's like it is best to have cash on hand when going to that Spectrum at that time. But now, in this case, where it's like, okay, well, we can pay on the phone, got to put the money back on the card to put it on the phone. And I don't even know if I want to pay these motherfuckers. I really don't. Because it's like, with the issue that I've done had with Spectrum, compounded with this job, right? I done told y'all that the job ghosted me. How about these motherfuckers sent me an email today talking about an exit interview? Are you serious? Like somebody's really playing a joke on me right now? Like I done went all the way out a half hour from where I stay, all the way clear across town. We have to go in traffic. Anybody who knows about Scarborough Road, and then it's early in the morning too, 9 o'clock. We dealing with buses and shit. We done deal with all of that. Came back on this side of town, loaded the motherfucking card up again. And I get an email from the job talking about we want an exit interview of how your experience was with the company. You mean the company that never sent out my darn computer? The company that darn never responded back, and I hit up not one, not two, but darn three darn recruiters, and I still ain't got no explanation because I thought I was let go. I thought they never picked me up, or I was just let go before I was even hired. But now they done sent me an exit interview implying that I worked and I just left on my own account. There's no, bitch, I didn't leave. That's what you send an exit interview out for, is when somebody decides to leave. I was never hired fully. I was hired, but I never got my stuff to onboard with the company. So with that just threw me all for a loop. And then, like I said, with this darn issue I got going on, and y'all know my nose about to get the snippy because, honey, I got to turn on this darn fan. I done gotten hot. Now I do got to stand up. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So, like I said, with that done made me darn just say fuck everything. I'm about to just take a darn good couple weeks off. They ain't getting no, and you know they eventually will get me back because I will start to miss y'all on this darn internet. But right now it's just more about the principle than anything. Them motherfuckers are pissed me the fuck off. From darn Spectrum to this darn job that done ghosted me. They ain't getting shit. They ain't getting a motherfucking thing. And it's sad that they might have to cut my motherfucking shit off tomorrow behind it. But it is what the fuck it is. And then my mother's pissed off about it too. Because she ain't gonna watch her Lifetime nothing. Well, bitch, we gonna be watching some wall, looking at the walls, read a motherfucking book, bitch, get your motherfucking radio, because the bill ain't being paid. I'm not doing it. I'm real. Is that darn gonna pay to y'all? If it is, so the fuck what? It is what the fuck it is. I'm tired of this bullshit. And then, like I said, the bitch don't even want me to use the car standing out there all motherfucking day. I think this would be a befitting darn on punishment for the weekend. Look at the motherfucking walls, ho. And feel a little ounce of what I have to feel on a daily basis, having to be up in this bitch all motherfucking day when I could have been working. Had a darn deny a job in Raleigh for $20 an hour because I couldn't even get out to the motherfucker. Because this bitch won't darn let go of the car. So I'm dealing with a multitude of issues. I'm dealing with a car outside that I can't use. But you trying to encourage somebody to be employed though. I can't. I'm done, y'all. Right now, I'm just over. I'm even past the point of really being mad. I'm just now indifferent of the situation. You know it's bad when it gets to the point where you just can't even cry no more. You can't even I can't even muster no anger anymore. I'm just indifferent. Instead of darn going back and forth with all these hoes, cut it all off. Cut the cable off. Cut the communication off with you, bitch. You stay in your room, I stay in mine. I can't use the motherfucking car to darn get to a darn and I think it's darn still for jealousy. Cause her ass was salty when I made it out to her damn job. But when she found out that one job wanted to hire me at $20 an hour, she knew I was gonna get the fuck up out of here as soon as I darn got a couple checks under my belt. Honey, she made sure not to give me that damn car. Just old vindictive bitch, honey. Vindictive. Like I said, I'm just indifferent of it. I don't know what the plan is for the time being, so it's just going to be some reading and relaxation. I'm just going to take the time to be off the internet for a minute, read, and just get my chakras realigned, honey. Like Erykah Badu. Just take some time off, just get my chakras motherfucker realigned. I know all the cussing that I'm gonna hear this weekend when she sees that darn gray box hit that motherfucking darn TV screen saying pay your bill. I ain't paying shit, motherfuckers. Should have told somebody your ass was moving. I ain't paying. I'm telling you, I ain't paying a motherfucking thing this go round. This time when they cut my shit off, that it will be for a bill. Cause I still remember that time a couple years ago that I did this video when these motherfuckers darn cut my shit off and I actually paid my bill. Now that darn piss me off. And this is about as worse off than that time. Y'all remember when I told y'all time, because at the time it was called Time Warner Cable. When they maliciously cut my darn shit off and I paid my bill. And I had to call back and tell them that what is going on. And they talking about, oh, we didn't receive a pay. What the fuck you mean? I had to run them the confirmation number and they were like, oh, we made a mistake. You done cut my whole motherfucking service off and I done paid the bill. And it wasn't at the due date either. I done paid several days before. And then this what really confused me because Spectrum let you get 2 months in the hole. So I was confused, like, how in the hell my bill get cut off anyway, even if I was late? Because it's like, the way Spectrum is set up, in Time Warner Cable at the time, they would let you get a whole, bill in the hole, right? And then, if you miss the next one, your service is liable to get turned off. This how petty these motherfuckers was. I was $2 short on my last bill back then. I'm telling you, you can't make this shit up. I was $2 short, so they let the bill roll over. A whole $2 rolled over, so that was considered like a past due bill, right? Of $2 freaking dollars, because it did bounce. So I was $2 short on my card. True story, the Poor Girl Chronicles, honey. So originally the charge bounced back. And when I was made aware that the charge bounced back because my funds did not have enough at the time because something else took off my card and it dropped my, balance below where I was just $2 short on my bill. So if you are so much as a penny short, it won't accept any of the amount. So if you are $2 short, it's not going to accept the $170. I mean $170 and roll the $2 over automatically. It would just revoke the payment altogether. So I had to pay $170 and ask could the $2 just roll. They let the $2 roll, no problem. So next month comes and my bill, I had the late fee and all that. So I paid $180 some plus, the $2 for the previous month, right? So it didn't show that I paid in the system for whatever reason. And since I was a month in the hole because that $2 that I let roll over was considered a previous bill all in its own, these motherfuckers cut my darn cable. And I had to go the fuck off. Because I done paid the motherfucker. And then all of a sudden I wake up, my shit turned off. This situation is about as worse as that because I done traveled all the way out to give y'all motherfucking money to find out and then turn these boxes in to find out that y'all motherfuckers done up and relocated to a small location. On top of darn coming back to an email talking about we want an exit interview for a job that I never even got to work. On top of the fact that this car is still darn sitting outside my motherfucking window that I couldn't drive to a darn job that offered me $20 an hour for a darn career that I actually love to do. I can't even do aesthetics in this rundown city. It got so bad I ain't in darn I let my license darn. I know this. I'm about to darn put a new revelation out on y'all. Honey, I'm not even actively licensed no more. That's how bad it's got. It ain't about the money at this point. It's like when it came time to even do that, I told you I was in the midst of doing my renewals and all that, and I did it. But when it came time to make that darn measly $20 payment, that's the only thing it costs. I couldn't even see myself doing. I said, what the fuck for? What the fuck for in this darn dry ass darn town of Fayetteville, where I can't even find no place to even darn work from, where even the top salons are having issues darn selling stuff, or even getting somebody in. What the fuck I'm about to? I said fuck it. I done let my whole license darn slip. And that was just behind $20. Now I can get it reinstated at any time. It's not even about not having the hours or anything. It's just about me just putting in $30 and saying okay, give me my license. I don't even want them to even give me my darn updated license. What's for? Until I find a way to get my site up and darn start selling some products and whatnot and finessing that and getting in a stable place where, once again, this is where the car comes in because I have hella clientele that want to see me in Raleigh, certain parts of South Carolina, Wilmington. It's like everybody on the outer areas wants to see you, girl. And rightfully so, they done got irritated about this distance with traveling. And they willing to even pay the extra fees for me to even travel to them. Which is why that darn job position in Raleigh would have really been nice, honey. Like I said, it would have they wouldn't have minded the extra cost that would have been associated with that salon. Now, the only thing is I would have been subject to their product line and all that. But, honey, we could have finessed some extra stuff outside of business hours. As far as, girl, hit up my email address. I hit you up with your customized, packages and all of that. Skincare. But other than that, as far as waxing stuff, they wanted to offer me $20 an hour. I was so pissed the fuck off I couldn't take that position. All because I don't have a motherfucking car. Like I said, it's time for me to take a break, y'all. I find that every time I come up on this bitch, I'm singing the same old tune. But what am I doing to progress myself forward? Cause how many times can I just come up on here with the vibe? Cause I even every time I even are gonna do this video, I'm thinking in my head what y'all think. Oh, here we go, Juan. Let me cue the motherfucking violin, bitch. Let me cue the motherfucking violin, bitch. When is we going to finally get to the joyful? When is we going to finally do the Harlem Shake for once? Honey, I'm waiting for that damn day. Cause it seems like every time I come up on this bitch, it's about time for y'all to pull out the damn violin for you, girl. And I'm sick of that bullshit. So I'm taking some time off just to relax. And when I darn gonna get myself together and find a way to get out this slump somehow, some way, then we'll be back in motion. I'll probably still be back on this bit. I might pay them motherfuckers tomorrow. But right now, at this very moment in time, as far as I know, them bitches gonna cut this shit off tomorrow. Because it's like, I don't give a goddamn. Fuck you motherfuckers. Trifling sons of bitches. That's how I feel about all of them at the moment. Spectrum of darn can kick rocks. I'm serious. Like I said, this got me going through the motions, y'all. Got me going through the motions. But that is it in a nutshell. I need some car advice, y'all. How do a girl get a car with a 500 credit score and no employment? Soon as I can figure out that motherfucking miracle, that would be the key right there. Like, that's the only thing got me right now. Like, how does a bitch get a car with no job and a 500 credit score? And honestly, a cosign ain't going to motherfucking work. And like I said, I got this fan on, y'all, so I ain't sniffling from crying. It's like I constantly overheat, and thus my nose gets stuffy as a result. Let me go ahead and get to this darn old store in the meantime, in between time. But that's what's going on with your girl. I done got to the point where I don't even want to pay nothing, even if I got the money for it. I don't want to renew my motherfucking license. And that's a waste of $30. I'm giving y'all motherfuckers $30 for something I ain't in darn gonna participating in anymore. What's the damn point? Every darn gone aesthetic job that I done got offered, this bitch done darn gonna made it where I can't even get to the interview or can't even drive to the motherfucker. Like I said, as soon as I find a way to get me a car, this will be the game changer right here. But in the meantime, between time, I just got to darn on just keep my sanity. I just got to somehow just pray a lottery ticket wins or something. So y'all keep the violin music going for the time being. It is what it is. But we ain't going to keep harping on this. Like I said, and I keep saying that this is my last time, but truly, this is the last time. This is the last time because I'm getting sick of even listening to my own damn self on the playback. Every time. Like I said, I'm indifferent of this. I'm truly am. I done been through hell and hot water. And it's like, out of all that I survived, I would not let this darn goal get me down. So I don't know how, but I'm going to get through it. I did not survive cancer. I did not survive blood poisoning. I did not survive having a gun darn gone pointed at me on numerous occasions. I did not survive darn on dodging bullets. I did not survive darn on electrocution. I did not survive nearly being stabbed. I did not survive nearly being choked the fuck out. I did not survive darn on nearly being kidnapped. And all the other shit that some of y'all was not even primitive to that's happened to your girl. I have not survived all those motherfucking atrocities. Just to darn gone go out like this. So somehow, some way, I don't know how just yet, but somehow we gonna break this darn on depressing ass cycle because I done been through too much in life. I done survived more death experiences than motherfucking Catwoman, bitch. I done been through too much to darn gon' allow this to get me down. So somehow, some way, we gonna find a way to get out this slump. But until then, y'all just keep me up in prayer. Hope that I maintain my sanity in the midst of all this insanity. So that's it, y'all. Thumbs up, thumbs down, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all soon with more videos on a more positive note.